Welcome to
Back to Flower.
Good morning, Arno.
Good morning, Lena.
How are you today?
I'm doing very well, and you?
I'm great. So what are we going to speak about today?
Springiness.
Springiness.
Springiness, yes. That's also a very important characteristic for some product. Of course, if you're taking this type of product, it's not springy,
no
it's hard. Okay, same with the biscuit or the crackers. Okay, but if you want to make, for instance, let's take a bun. When we are holding a bun, we want to feel this springiness. We want something that when we are pushing, we want the thing to come back. So it's really like a spring, you know.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's really going up. This is something which is impacted by the volume. It's impacted by the crumb structure. If you have something very dense like that, it's easier to make something dense and springy. So as a consumer, this is something that you want to have because it's going also to impact the mouthfeel, the chewiness of the product. We have been discussing about chewiness in another video, and this will be really impacting. This will be impacting the way you can hold, for instance, this bun. If it's springy or if it's just destroying. This one is a little, it's a little bit springy yet. So that's a very important characteristic because you identify, in fact, it's also something related with the feeling you have of the freshness.
The moisture retention.
Exactly. This product is there for a long time, so now it's becoming harder. Okay, so the springiness is not that good as it used to be. Okay, so it's changing over time.
Very interesting. And so what can impact springiness?
A lot of things can impact springiness. If you take a bun, for instance, of course, that will depend on the amount of water you're putting into your dough. So the water absorption and all which is absorbing water absorption, such as starch damage, protein, quantity and quality. Fibers, if you have fibers, like ash, for instance, we are associated ash with fiber. So water absorption is very important because that will impact the springiness. Then, after you have the protein quality. Not necessarily the quantity, the quality.
No, the quality of it.
And that's not all.
No, because there is one major component that will affect the springiness, which is the starch. And here in particular during gelatinization in the oven, this is about starch functionality that will guarantee a proper crumb structure. If we do not have the proper crumb structure, the springiness is not good. So this is definitely something that we want to look for. And also when we speak about starch functionality, we can also mention that we want to keep this springiness for as long as possible. You were mentioning that this one was here for a longer time, and so springiness was not great. And this is due to the fact that the product gets hard. And this is starch retrogradation. So both gelatinization and retrogradation of the starch will matter, and also there is damaged starch. Damaged starch and the enzymes. Because enzymes are going to modify the starch property. They are going to modify the gelatinization level. They can make it a little bit softer. The same thing for the retrogradation, which can be lower, which would be better to keep the product fresh and to keep the springiness longer. And so that will impact the proofing as well. During proofing, you need to have a proper gas production, and the fuel of that is really the couple between damaged starch and enzymatic activity. I agree. So it's as in many cases in what we have been seeing is the final result does not only rely on one parameter. It relies on different parameters from the flour, in which starch is very important. And it also depends on the process. I think eventually on the formula, because if you're adding more sugar, more lipids, you can change the characteristics. If you add amylase, we were mentioning endogenous amylase, but of course if you add some amylase, that will also change the springiness. So now we understood everything about springiness. Almost everything. Thank you, Lena. Thank you, Arno. If you want to learn more about this important characteristic or about one of these delicious products here, you can visit our website